think attending the Congress with lots of different colleagues is really important for me because there's different colleagues that I would normally not see in person or at all within the Trust. So it gives me a great opportunity to see what they're doing in their business units and what I'm doing in my business unit so we can collaborate in person.
We're so busy day to day that it's really good to have that protected time so that we can all get together and listen into the great innovations and improvements that are happening across the system. I think it's a really key thing for me to attend as patient safety manager because I oversee quite a few of the key areas such as inquest, incidents. It's very much about how we can support staff and patients around them processes to improve.
It's about the size of the event, the networking opportunities, the opportunities to speak to partners that can give us solutions to some of the challenges that we've got. The agenda is really paramount to make sure that we've got the right people so that it's meaningful learning and meaningful education for people to bring back into practice. We always make sure that we look at the agenda beforehand and where that fits with what our priorities are in the organisation. Priority is always about patient safety and making sure that we're providing the best care we can to all of our communities. We have a learning and development budget for education for staff. The budget is allocated at the start of the financial year and then based on that we'll look at how many people we can send, break that down, make sure it's shared fairly across the organisation and then we allocate that out nearer the time. We've got 3 adult children specialist services. We make sure that we've got representation from all of those business units as well as from corporate functions. So it actually brings people together in a way that we don't necessarily on a day-to-day basis. Even the travelling together allows people to network, to share experiences. When we get back, we're going to do some pledges. So we're actively changing and influencing change as we're here, sending messages back into the organisation, making sure that we're capturing key things we want to take back. We have a great admin support for helping us get to Congress, a small team of people who do it in addition to their day job and make sure that we've got a fair share of people across the organisation that are attending. They absolutely do the hard work in the background to make sure we're all coordinated with the information that we need, registering us, booking transport, etc. and we wouldn't be able to be here without them.
My manager put me forward on Friday and today's Tuesday and I said yes straight away. I think the right representation is here today and it is a variation of members of staff from different teams. Every workshop that I went to, they resonated with me with my own personal examples from my life. There was a doctor that talked about how we can talk to patients directly and not about them. And I thought that was really powerful because more often than not in my experience, sometimes when you talk to clinicians, the clinicians would make up a nickname for a certain patient that's been there for a long time. That to me is a bit dehumanising. Even though the patient's not aware of that culture sometimes does stem in acute settings. So approaching patient care sincerely, honestly and transparently is absolutely key to the right patient care that we want to provide to patients.
An innovation I could take back to my trust from this year's event would be the consideration of systems and reporting, how we better evaluate the work that we're doing and how we use the patient voice to evaluate the effectiveness of what we've done and the impact in the communities that we serve.
The process was really easy, you just had to put your name down. The Trust organised the coach and pick us up from our headquarters and you dropped straight outside the door, so it couldn't be any easier really.
Last time I attended, we got told that things were in process and this time there's been an update where we are, where we're going and what we can expect to see in the future, which is really exciting. Our Trust wants to develop staff, develop workforce and the Trust wants to support us to continue working hard for our communities. That's why we attend the Congress each year.